Identification of Hongshan artifacts, the second type of tool mark, skipping blade work. Today, I'd like to share and discuss with everyone the second type of tool mark used to identify Hongshan artifacts, the skipping blade work. The distinctive feature of this skipping blade technique is the use of a uniquely intermittent and jumping carving trace within ultrafine grooves, especially found in the totem carvings of a Hongshan cultural branch, the Liangzhu divine emblems. Let me first present a medium-sized Liangzhu jade bi disc with a beast face motif for our discussion. This jade bi is carved from tremolite and showcases exquisite craftsmanship and beautiful weathered coloration. Both sides of the disc are carved with symmetrical beast face totems at the top and bottom. The background surrounding the totems is filled with fingerprint-like concentric patterns. By closely observing the grooves of the beast totem, we can see what is called the skipping blade work. I've enlarged the photo and marked it with arrows, truly astonishing. What initially seemed like a single smooth stroke reveals, under magnification, to be composed of countless discontinuous jumping marks. Next, I'd like to share a palm-sized Liangzhu jade mirror featuring a beast face motif. This jade mirror, carved from white jade, has a slightly convex surface. The knob is decorated with symmetrical beast face patterns on its face, while the rest is again filled with fingerprint-like concentric patterns. Many collectors, upon seeing such a refined jade mirror, often marvel in disbelief. Is this genuine? Could jade mirrors really have existed in prehistoric times? Using the 12 types of irreplicable tool marks identified by the Chinese Hongshan Culture Research Association, we can authenticate such pieces. First, clean the item thoroughly and take clear photos from multiple angles. Then compare the marks with those commonly found in Liangzhu artifacts, feathering tool marks, skipping blade marks, stacked tool marks, and straight groove perforation marks. Indeed, this jade mirror bears the skipping blade marks, making it an indisputable genuine Liangzhu artifact. Below, I compare this Liangzhu jade mirror with the Song Dynasty 4 mythical beasts jade mirror to illustrate cultural inheritance. The mirror knobs, carved surfaces, and convex design all trace back to prehistoric traditions. Not only are skipping blade marks found in Liangzhu relics, but expanding the research to other Hongshan artifact forms, we also discover such marks across different materials. Here's an example, a redskin jade of Alakai Tesvara Guanyin head from the Hongshan culture. The face appears kind and serene, with exquisitely carved features. The head ornament and hair are meticulously carved. The hair, in particular, shows clear evidence of skipping blade work. Remarkably, the darker coating on the piece is magnetic, indicating the presence of meteoritic nickel. This redskin jade coating is a prehistoric, thin, glossy layer applied to the jade's surface. It helps preserve the artifact and adds visual appeal. These guanyin-shaped jade artifacts have endured thousands of years of natural wear without damage, proving the coating's essential protective role. While today's focus is on skipping blade work, many of these artifacts also feature other irreplicable Hongshan tool marks, which we want to delve into here. Let's look at a few more Hongshan artifacts featuring skipping blade work, a blue glass meteorite figure, with clear skipping blade marks around the neck. A red ochre deity face pendant, where the eyebrows are carved using skipping blade technique. If you ignore tool marks and only rely on form, surface crust, color alteration, patina, or crystallization, misjudgment is likely. Regardless of the crust's appearance, the material, its documentation in historical texts, or whether it matches the standard museum forms. Once you've learned the 12 irreplicable tool marks from the Chinese Hongshan Culture Research Association, tool marks become the artifact's most critical DNA for authentication. Any artifact bearing these 12 prehistoric, irreplicable tool marks can be definitively identified as genuine Hongshan culture. Now, let me share a few pieces often misidentified by collectors as from the Warring States or Han Dynasty periods, but they are, in fact, Hongshan artifacts. Observe closely the intricately carved dragon and phoenix in harmony openwork jade by and the blessings for descendants openwork jade by. Both possess several of the prehistoric tool marks, making them 100% authentic Hongshan artifacts. Today, I've highlighted only the skipping blade marks on these jade discs for your reference. Culture is inherited, it doesn't simply appear from nowhere. All later Chinese cultural developments trace their roots back to the Hongshan civilization. While most people still regard the 300-plus excavated Hongshan artifacts from museum collections as the sole standards, naming artifacts by excavation sites and fixating on narrow identification criteria, the Chinese Hongshan Culture Research Association has already established a comprehensive, forward-thinking methodology that truly validates Chinese history. Demonstration images of skipping blade work. Pan Ki-wan, President of the Chinese Hongshan Culture Research Association.